I wanted to take a minute and show you a repair that I did on my Turnigy 9X receiver. This is just the stock receiver that comes with the Turnigy 9X radio, or all of the other radios out there. You know, the Ergle or the Fly Sky, or this is the same radio, but so you may recognize this receiver. And the problem was that the insulation for the coax, the outer insulation for the coax, had actually broken or been cut here where it comes through the case of the receiver. And actually the outer conductor had been, I'm not sure if it was partially or fully cut. As you may know, a coaxial cable consists of an inner conductor and then a sheath around that, or dielectric it's called, and then an outer conductor, and then an outer cover or insulation. And if that outer conductor had actually been cut, then basically the whole antenna was disconnected, and we were basically working with just a little piece of wire. From basically the only thing acting as an antenna was from wherever the cut was on in. So you basically didn't really have an antenna. And if I had flown it like that, I'm sure it would have been bad news. So, moral of the story is always do your range check. But I just happened to notice this during a visual inspection. Anyway, so I opened up just 2 screws. I opened up the receiver and took a look at what I had. And you can see here, if I can get my camera to focus. No, apparently I can't. Oh, there we go. I guess that's the best we're going to get. You can see here that you've got the inner conductor is soldered to this pad, and the outer conductor is soldered to this pad. And the key thing is that the insulation for the inner conductor extends past this pad and doesn't short the two together. So basically what I did was I desoldered it and cut it off and stripped it at the break, and then just put a piece of shrink wrap on to help protect it from being cut. And actually I think I'm going to do this to any new receiver that I get that has an exterior cable, as opposed to a receiver that has like an SMA connector where it's all internal, just to protect it. And it's going to be a lot easier on a new one. On a new one, I think you can just desolder it, put the shrink wrap on, and resolder it. It saves you the trouble of having to strip it. And stripping coax is a little bit tricky if you haven't done it, just because you got to get everything the right length. It's a little bit trial and error. So there you go. Let me just put this back in. The other thing is that I had to drill this hole out a little bit to make room for the shrink wrap. But now I feel a lot more confident about it not breaking. Anyway, there you go. Enjoy.